Don't let it get stolen, Will. Got it. That's got to be a cat or a bass. Whew. I am recording too. Damn, that rod was going off to sea.
The minnow's free.
I think I got him.
The minnow's free.
I got him. Oh, look at him run. He's pretty good. He might. Good morning, y'all. The crappie were biting like crazy this past week. You know, it's pre-spawn, but I could tell they were about to spawn by the way they were biting. But then we got hit with this. We had a, we've had several. It's been off and on. We've had this cold front come through, and it's been storm, sun, storm, sun, storm, sun. It's just been back and forth. So it kind of killed the bite and made those crappie a lot harder to find. So yesterday I spent the whole day pond hopping all the spots I know about around here, just trying to find some of those pre-spawn crappie. And while I was doing that, I actually managed to catch 2 new species I've never caught before, which really surprised me because they were in lakes I fished hundreds of times each. So yeah, you know, those saltwater anglers always say you never know what you're going to catch, but sometimes that's true for freshwater too, because I'd fished these lakes hundreds of times and I never caught either of those 2 species. But apart from that, we did manage some nice crappie, and we got them on artificials, and we did it on one of the simplest methods there is, and that is a jig under a bobber. As you can see, I got a bobber on there. That's a weighted bobber, just so I can get really far when I need distance, but any kind of bobber works. You know, that's the star of the show right there. It's just a crappie jig head with a Bobby Garland plastic on it, and those Bobby Garland crappie plastics are deadly. They've been around for years, and they have caught thousands, if not millions, of crappie. This one was in Blue Thunder color, and I have it on a 16th ounce jig head, and I'm just throwing it under a bobber. You know, this time of year they can be shallow, especially early in the mornings. So all I'm doing in all these spots is taking this jig and this bobber and throwing it out there. Oh, although I did forget one tip, and this tip has saved me several times. It might seem like a gimmick, but if you're having trouble catching crappie, this has really helped me. I'm sure you've seen these around, crappie bites made by Power Bait. There's several people who make them, but all they are is like mashed up shad and stuff. All it does is add a little scent and a little flash to your bait. So what you do is you get one out, hopefully this all shows up, and you put it just on the tip of your hook like that. I like burying the barb inside of it. I'm trying to make sure this shows up on camera. Yeah, I like to bury just to where the barb is under there and that makes them, they'll smell the scent coming from there, and they'll try to bite it right there on the hook tip, and that helps a lot. So yeah, we managed to catch 2 new species yesterday, and we did get some good crappie, even though the bite was really hard. So stick with me. If you like what you see, you should consider subscribing. It's free, it's 1 click, and it really helps me out a lot. So thanks for watching. Y'all check out these fish. Got us a crappie, I think. Oh, it's a good crappie too. Oh, it's a good one. Get him in here. Oh, shoot, boy. There ain't nothing wrong with that. That is a slabber. Oh my goodness. Y'all. Look at that crappie. Look at that fat boy. That is a slab all day. Dude's been eating. Thing is fat. All right, hopefully y'all can see that. I know it's dark out. I was trying to strike fish, but they weren't biting, so I switched to crappie. That's certainly a good crappie. Look at that jig sticking up out his nose like that. All right, got it, finally. So yeah, there he is, y'all. Nice crappie. We'll leave him right here so I know where my spot is. I'm gonna go find my bites. It's a little lighter out, maybe y'all can see it better now. But yeah, there's that slab I just caught. We're gonna see if there's any more right in that same spot. I mean, he's just fat as hell. Like, if he was any bigger, I might mount that boy. I know where he was. See if they're still over there. I don't think y'all be able to see my bobber or not, but I'm just fishing a little jig under a bobber in close. These crappie here acting like they're about to spawn or something. Got him, yeah, right there. Oh, dude, it's a slab, and he was on the shore. Another good one. Another massive one. Dude, Tell me they're all gonna be this size. It's a little slow, but man, if the fish were this size, I don't really care. Another freaking donkey. Look at them. They are shallow, man. It's like they're spawning here. They might be. There we go, finally got him. That's another good one. So where's our first one? He didn't make it back to the water, did he? No. Oh, man, for only 2 crappies so far. They're both freaking big. Look at those boys. Let's see if we can find some more in there. Of course, I only have 3 left of the color they want. Oh, we got him, yep. Another one. He's not as big though. Different species as well, I believe. That's a black crappie. No, it's a little white crappie. He's not huge, but he got some nuggets on him. Look at him compared to the ones I was catching. All right, that's 3. We're gonna let him go. You know, I've been getting some comments that I'm cheating by fishing some private neighborhoods for crappie, but this is as public as it gets, man. This is dang spillway. So I just wanted to show y'all I can catch them in public waters as well. Be a crappie. Come on. Be a crappie. Oh, I think it is. I think it's a decent one too. Oh, it is. Come here, boy. Come here. Ooh-wee. Got me a nice crappie. On the jig. Yeah, boy. Now we're talking. Got me a crappie. Just big enough to eat. Let's see if we... Oh, I'm not even filming them. My camera's pointed up. Nice little white crappie out the pond. Let's see if we can get some more. All right, well, we just pulled one off a log. Where'd that log go? So, I think there might be a bunch of them over there. Got another. Yep. Oh, for cold water, they're fighting today. Another good one. Yeah, boy. About the same size. All right, hang on. Maybe I'm on something here. They certainly like that jig. There he is. Oh yeah, they're fanning beds. Look at his, they're getting ready for the spawn. See how his fins are getting torn up? That's them pushing, they call it fanning beds. Yeah, it looks like those 2 are about the same. Second one's a little bigger. Nice. Let's see if we can get some more. They want it right in front of them and barely moving. So this is key in my opinion. Now, not everybody. Some people will tell you this doesn't really matter, but at least for this lake, a little crappie nibble on the tip of the hook seems to make a huge difference. I don't catch them in this lake without that for some reason. All right, well, let's see if we can get some more. What do I have? It looks big. What do I got here? He's kicking, that's for sure. Fun on this BFS. What is that? I think it's a catfish. Yeah, it's a catfish. Little BFS catfish. Oh, it's a flatty. Cool. I was not expecting that. Dang flathead in here. He's just a baby, but I think that's a, yeah. Cool. I was not expecting that. Flathead. Just because they're the only ones I know that have all these cool camo patterns. And man, if that isn't one of the prettiest flatheads I've ever seen. This dude has had all his colors on. And he's, oh, they're so cool. All right, let's get this jig out of his mouth. There we go. I got him washed off now. Man, I think that's a flathead. I've never noticed all these extra fins they got on them. If it's not a flathead, it might be some kind of bullhead. But either way, that is one of the prettiest and coolest looking catfish I've ever caught. And I caught him on BFS, which is even more fun. But I mean, just look at that guy. Like, that is pretty. All right, I'm just gonna show him off to y'all one more time before we get him back. Just look at the colors on that flathead. I've never seen one with like pinks and greens in there like that. That is a cool looking catfish. I'm trying to make sure it shows up on the camera. Ooh, he's pretty. All right, I think that's a flathead. It might be some kind of bullhead, but we're gonna get him back now. Oh, he's actually staying down. It might be a cat. Oh, it feels good, whatever it is. If it's a crappie, it's decent, I think. Oh, it's a decent crappie, Will. All right, come over here to me, over here by me. And it worked. Look at the shoulders on him, even though he's not huge. All right, we might be on him now. All right, I know exactly what bait he bit, so I might put that on yours too if you don't get one here in a minute. Just pay attention to your line, guy. It ain't no brim, it's a crappie. Yeah, well, I found a spot where it would just sit there, and I just let it sit there, and that's how I got him. He's a lot smaller, but he's still a keeper. So if you can get it at a spot where it just sits there, leave it there and just jig it. Nice, good job. Make sure the hooks aren't messed up. Another crappie for the bag. See how many we can get, boy. We got one. Will, another new species. A yellow bar bass. I've never caught one. I didn't know these were in here. It's a yellow bar bass. It's like the tiniest stripe species. Isn't that cool, y'all? I've never caught one, but I know what this is. It's a yellow bar bass. It's like, I think the smallest species of the white bass, striped bass family. Ooh, he jumped. He hit a worm of all things. Man, that's cool. I've never caught one. Don't you love catching a new species, y'all? That's awesome. All right, there he is again, y'all. That's my first time ever catching one of those. They do not get big. The state record is under a pound, so this is probably average size, but that's called a yellow bar bass. Super cool little fish. Man, I've caught 2 new species today. I caught my first brown bullhead and my first yellow bar bass. This is amazing. I'm not catching anything big or crazy, but I'm catching new species, which is awesome. I've seen these in videos. I've never seen one in person. It's called a yellow bar bass. They're the smallest of the striped species. Yeah. They don't get much bigger than that. I don't even see it. Is it gone? Get it, get it. Do you see it? Grab it. Okay, I will. If you don't, grab it. Don't let it get stolen, Will. Got it. That's gotta be a cat or a bass. Whew. I am recording too. Damn, that rod was going off to sea. He's got me wrapped up around this stuff. He's trying. He's got me wrapped around this pile in there. Oh my God. Whew. That's what I'm saying. Will, if you see that, just grab it. Even if you have to get wet. Dude, he is in there. He is in that pile and he's got it wrapped. All right. Will, I'm gonna need you. Oh, I think he came out. No, he's trying. I'm gonna open it up, see if he comes out. I don't know. It's close though. I can feel him. He's here. I might hand. Oh, do I have him? I might have him.
The minnow's free.
I think I got him.
The minnow's free. I
got him. It's probably a cat with how he's staying down, but it might be a good one, man. He was in there. That's got to be a cat staying down like that. Oh, it's a good cat. Whew. Yeah, as soon as it got near there, he got it. He's still fighting too. Ooh, is a good cat, man. He got some power for a little lake kitty. Oh, look at him run. He's pretty good. He might. That's why I wanted you to grab it. I wanted you to fight him. At this point, we could just lose him. So, just a big ass channel. Let me get him. Come here, boy. I knew if my rod was gone, it had to be huge. That is a big channel catfish. That thing is huge. Look at his belly. He's thick. Yeah. Oh, look at that big grunter. Look at this big grunter. That's a solid channel cat, especially for a lake like this. He is probably 4 to 5 pounds. 6 is probably an overestimate, but we'll get him back now. Come on, boy. Try to show off the release. Oh, there he goes. He is ready. Yep. So yeah, there's 2 new species. Were a brown bullhead catfish. That was the first one. I thought it was a flathead, or I was confused. I'm sure you saw I was confused thinking it was a flathead just because of like the camo patterns on it. I'd never seen that on another species of catfish besides flathead. I've caught yellow bullhead, which, you know, are more of one solid color, at least the ones I've caught, but I've never caught one with like crazy camo patterns like that one had. I knew those tail fins looked a little wrong though. I was like, I don't think those flatheads have those. So I texted my biologist friend. His name's Matt. He works with the state. He's a marine biologist here. He does all like the shocking, stocking, and surveying. So I texted him some pictures and videos of it, and he said, oh yeah, that's a brown bullhead. So we confirmed which that one was. And the second species was a yellow bar bass. And I know about that species just from seeing them on other people's videos. Like I've known they've been around for years. I just had no idea we had them here. So that was really cool. So yeah, you know, it was a great day. I didn't expect to catch a new species, and we got more crappie than I was expecting in these bad conditions. And don't get me wrong, crappie a lot of times like crappy weather like this. But a lot of the times a sudden change like this can kill it. So I'm just happy we managed to get some. So yeah, I just want to thank y'all again for watching. If you like what you saw, please subscribe. More coming soon. We got the spawn coming up. We got the striper run coming up. It should be some crazy videos soon. So thanks for sticking with me. More coming soon.